Chelsea won. Legia Warsaw 2. Yep, you heard that right. Chelsea lost to a club from Poland today at the Bridge. The first time any club, any kind of club that plays football in Poland has ever won a game in England. It finally happened. It happened against Chelsea at the Bridge. Guys, this is very strange. This is very, very strange times, right? I mean, we just qualified for the semifinals on a 4-2 aggregate. Obviously, we won the first leg 3-0 away, but I feel depressed. I feel depressed. I have never. This is a very strange feeling for me as a Chelsea fan on chartered waters. For me as a Chelsea fan, I mean, we've had highs and we've had lows. Like this is not. I mean, we're in sixth place in the league and we're in a European Cup, even though it's the Conference League, but it's still Europe, which is a European semifinals, and we're still somehow right. If everybody's to be believe we're the favorites, but the way that we have been playing the last 5-6 games or even 10 games is just not encouraging. It's not encouraging, and I'm an eternal optimist. I think positive. I'm a half glass full type of guy. That's just how I'm wired. But even me, I mean, I'm getting concerned for the first time this season. And a lot has happened, highs and lows, but I'll be honest with you all, this is the first time I'm actually a bit concerned about how we are about to finish this, season, right? I mean, the fact for me, as I mentioned in my last video, nobody watched it. It's normal. Anytime, Chelsea loses or draws, I don't get any views. I mean, this video is probably going to be the same as well. But as I mentioned, we're in sixth place. We're just 1 point out of fifth. It's not the end of the world, right? But when you look at it realistically from a consideration of how Chelsea has been playing the last 6, 7, 8 games, it's not encouraging, right? It's not encouraging, and particularly for me, I'm for the first time, I'm actually concerned about Palmer, about Palmer's play. I mean, he just doesn't seem. I don't know whether he's not fully fit from the injury that he had. Because the same thing is with Jackson. Jackson is literally a shell of himself, which doesn't make sense, because when he first came back against I believe Spurs, he actually played very well. Like we saw flashes of the old Jackson, but after that, he's given us nothing. Jackson has literally been anonymous on the field. At least Palmer is going to show up every once in a while with like a pass. Right, he's going to give you an assist or a pass or something. Like today, he had like a very sweet key pass that would have been our second goal, but for the marginal offside. But I mean, apart from that, I mean, you guys already know Palmer can do more. Palmer can do more, and his body language on the field is just a bit concerning for me. I'm not saying there's some issue between Palmer and Maresca. I don't know, but my gut feeling tells me that there all is not well in terms of Palmer. Obviously, I mean, this is the guy that we can count on. He's going to score or he's going to assist pretty much every game, if not every other game. At worst, but generally every game, if he doesn't score, he's going to have an assist. If he plays 3 games, you're gonna get at least 2 to 3 GNA. And he hasn't scored in donkey games. And part of it is just he's just been on unfortunate. I would say it's not for a lack of trying, but of course we know that Palmer can do more. Like for instance, in this game there was an early chance he had after Nkunku won the ball. Palmer was pretty much through and goal. Now the old Palmer would have taken one touch, and the next touch would have been just a wicked strike with his left foot. But this Palmer took like another 2 or 3 touches after that, and by the time he was ready to take his chance to shoot the ball, the angle was against him, and it went wide. And that's just pretty much what's been happening in the past few games. I don't know. I don't think it's something that you can blame on Maresca. I mean, I feel like he's been in his own head. I don't know why. I don't know why Palmer has been in his head, in his own head. I mean, perhaps he needs to go and watch some of his goals from earlier in the season. It's not a Maresca thing. Palmer has played some of the best in football of his career in this season under Maresca. So he needs to go and rewatch some things. Also have a sit down with the manager. Perhaps there's something that both player and manager can discuss and figure out a way. How can we get you back on track? Because make no mistake about it, there's no way that we're even we might not even finish sixth. We probably will finish sixth if both Palmer and Jackson do not score for the rest of the season. Like, these two guys need to get back on track. The fact that we are where we are with these guys having not scored since like January is a miracle. It really is. I know everybody wants to really blame Maresca, but the reality is that we've been missing a lot of firepower from the guys that we've been relying on for the past season and almost two seasons. So that's pretty much that. I mean, apart from that, again, I don't really want to talk too much about this game because we were poor. Now, fair play to Legia Warsaw, but the reality is we were poor. We were horrible. We didn't play well. We didn't just terrible passing. We were literally just passing the ball out. Tosin was just horrible as a passer. Philippe, everybody, y'all don't. People that like to blame Sanchez. Sanchez plays because he makes saves. I will keep on saying this and shouting from the rooftop. Yes, he's horrible as a passer. The ideal goalie would be take Philippe's legs and cut and join it to Sanchez's body, and we'll have an almost perfect goalie. But Sanchez would have saved the PK. First of all, Sanchez wouldn't have given up the PK because his long hands would have gotten to the ball before the player. I'm even shocked that Jurgensen gave up that PK because I was so sure that at least surely he must have gotten his hands to the ball first. He always looked like he was going to be first to the ball. How did he not be first to the ball? Okay, good. You are giving up the PK. Okay, guy, save this PK. The bad, terribly taken PK, as terribly taken as a PK as you can pray for. He literally kicked to him, to his hand. Just say, even one hand can even save it. He went with two hands and it wasn't enough for him to prevent the PK. I mean, the guy is horrible. He is not good in terms of making saves, and that's just the reality. Yes, he's good in terms of playing with the ball at his feet, but in terms of making saves, Jorgensen is not good enough, period. And until we solve this position of getting a quality goalie, Chelsea will keep on struggling. It is what it is. It is what it is. If you look at the top 4 or 5 teams, their goalies are way better than our goalies. The top even 6 teams, the top 7 teams have better goalies than we do. So until we solve this issue, it's it's not anything that Maresca can fix. And then again, as I mentioned, it's just not looking good for us as of right now. It's not looking good. Our next game is on Sunday against Fulham. The idea was to use this game to build some confidence going into the Fulham game. Well, we lost the game. We're not getting any confidence out of that. Palmer was poor. Jackson was even worse. So those guys didn't get anything out of this game, and those two players definitely going to start in the next game. So we can only hope that somehow, how we're going to beat Fulham away when we lost to them at home is still an unsolved mystery that I'm still trying to solve. But it's going to be hard. I don't see that happening. But anything is possible. Anything is possible. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. But just the way that we've been playing as a late, just not even give us any hope that we're even going to win this Conference League Cup. That we're even going to win this Conference League Cup, which is crazy given the way we've been flying through this tournament until as a late. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So I mean, I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts? What's the way forward? For me, it's not about changing Maresca. This is not a Maresca issue at all. For me, it's not. It's not a. If you want to change Maresca, go ahead and change him, and we're gonna go right back to where we were and start again. It's not Maresca. You can keep on changing managers. Ask Man U, ask Tottenham. It's not gonna give you. It might just give you some quick feel good respite, but long term is it will set you back, and you have to then still go through the long journey of trying to win games. There's no shortcut. We are not too far away. You just have to keep supporting the boss and this team, and let's hope that somehow they can turn this thing around, because as of right now, honestly, it's not looking good. Guys, that's all I have. Share this video, subscribe to my channel. God bless you guys. Peace.